Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to talk about something I think is pretty important when it comes to makeup, and having good makeup over the course is very important, and having great brushes is really important, but maintaining the cleanliness of your brushes is extremely important to me because I have acne prone skin, and the bacteria that my brushes carry from my makeup to day wear, sitting out all day, and then I'm putting that shit on my face. Potty mouth, sorry. But like, it's just bad. So I'm gonna have a short video today of how I clean, disinfect my brushes and help maintain the longevity and the lifespan of my brushes. So if you wanna see how I clean my brushes, just keep watching. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye. So for my makeup brush cleaning routine, I roughly do them between 2 and 3 weeks, at least once a month, because that's super important. They recommend doing it every week, but the amount of brushes that you can see behind me, that's a little impractical, guys. So I try and do it as often as I can, and when, depending on how often I use my makeup brush as well, because sometimes I'll go a week without even using them. But so I have 2 things that I have used for a little while now that I think are just really important and have helped me maintain my brush quality. This is just a bar of soap. Honestly, this is an olive oil based soap. So if you have anything with oil in it, this is going to remove the makeup out of your brushes heaps easier. And this one smells really nice. This is just an olive oil generic branded soap that I buy at Woolworths. It's like $3 for a big pack of them, and this washes my brushes and gets gunk out of them so much better than any high quality or high end crap that I have used in the past. I also highly recommend the Johnson's Baby Lotion soap stuff. That's really good. It's just a little bit messier than this one. The second thing that I have is this guy here, and this is dirty, that is what it is, but this is the brush egg. It is a little guy like this, you put in your fingers. That sounds really weird, but this has changed my brush cleaning routine seriously like crazy. This guy was $1 off eBay. I recommend you buy 50 of them for all it matters. Give one to all of your friends, all of your family members, because it will make them clean their brush so much quicker and so much easier. But realistically, I just grab a makeup brush. This is a dirty makeup brush, and I'm gonna thoroughly wet the brushes first, because soap obviously isn't gonna react when it's dry. So I wet the soap and the brush at the same time, and then I'm just going to lather the brush on the soap bar. So it sounds weird because I'm not going to use this soap for anything else apart from cleaning my brushes, so it doesn't really matter. But I do that, and then once there's plenty of soap on the end of the brush, I use my brush egg and I just wet the brush egg as well, and then I thoroughly scrub, but not too thoroughly as if to damage the brush, but I scrub the crap out of their brushes until I see all of the gunk go. And then as I rinse it, I'm just rinsing under a cold to warm. You don't want hot because hot might melt the glue on your brushes and deteriorate them, but cold may not get the dirt out. So I'm saying lukewarm to warm water, and I'm just rubbing or brushing the gunk out of my brush on the egg, if that makes sense. I'm very bad at explaining things, but I'll try and put clips in. So realistically, I do this once for eyeshadow brushes generally, or if I've been using darker colors like black on my eyeshadow brushes, I would just repeat this whole process again until the water is completely clear. And if it's a white brush, you return to white. You really shouldn't see any stainage on the brush. But I do have another issue. When it comes to foundation brushes, this is my really dense Kabuki brush. I use this for powder, liquid, creams, everything pretty much, so it has a lot of build-up in this. Anything like these types of brushes, Kabukis, flat top brushes, stuff like that, these hold product like crazy. So I do this process 3 times to get the crap out of my brush. This guarantees me clean, sanitized brush. This particular soap bar isn't a sanitized brush, but it is an oil-based one, and this one actually, I know the packaging read that it was a eucalyptus in it as well, which is a natural disinfectant. So that's really good for this, and I recommend a soap quality similar to this one to get similar results. So next, moving on, after so I'm at the sink. So at the sink, I'm washing and rinsing my brushes out, and then I put them to the right on just like face washes and stuff, just temporarily, just so they're not dripping wet. And I do like to reshape them as we go so it's not too nasty and stuff, so like the bristles aren't everywhere. So I like to reshape them when they're wet, that way when they dry, they still hold the shape. So once I finish with the whole amount of my brushes usually, I will then take all of the grouping of brushes that are sitting in my basin, and I'll put a towel outside if it's a nice day, of course, or inside if it's raining or something. And I will just lay them all individually out, pretty much just in categories that I like to package them up in. But I put them in like kabukis, eyeshadows, all that sort of stuff. I lay them out on the towels and I let them air dry usually all day if I do it in the morning, or all evening. Like overnight is probably best because otherwise it's guaranteed to be dried. Because it's summer in Australia right now, it takes like 20 minutes outside. They're dry, they're done. Like they're burnt when I find them. So that's really good. My brushes personally are not expensive. 99% of my brushes I buy on eBay or they're gifted to me. They don't cost me a thing. So I don't own any Morphe or Sigma or Tom Ford brushes or anything like that. I just have very standard generic brushes that I could replace constantly, but I choose to take care of them and they last ages. So right now I'm gonna go wash them. That way you'll see a demonstration. And I hope this video was a little bit helpful for you guys, and that's how I clean and disinfect my brushes. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.